Good evening, everybody. It's your friend RustyMoney. We are here live on Maizy Lou Farms by Matt of the Shanty Boys. Here in my Zero to Hero challenge. So we need to get work done here in the Zero to Hero challenge on Maizy Lou Farms. Welcome, Raymond. How are you? But first, we're going to buy a new planter. We are, while everybody rolls in here, we're going to get this thing all customized. I think it was number 2 lights. We'll keep the triangle, no beacon. Of course, we will go to case, rear hitch, no capacity. I'm just going to go to 5025, main color. We're going to go with Case IH red. Tank color, we're going to go with jet black. The design color, I'm not doing too bad, Raymond. Not too bad. Hope you're, well, looks like you're doing good as well, so that is good. We will go with a, let's see, like a light gray, maybe? No. No. How about a darker gray? That's not too bad. Okay, step color. We'll put the step color to jet black. Design color there. Let's go Case IH red. I think. No, I think I'm actually going to go black with those. Design color here. Let's look at Case IH red. Okay, let's change that so you can see that too. How about white? David, welcome, my friend. How are you? David with a member. Thanks, my friend. Member for 21 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, David, for your support, my friend. Okay, let's see now. Inner rim color. We'll go with Case IH red. And outer rim color, let's go black. Yeah, why not? We'll do it like that. Tank cover color. I'm not worried about the tank cover color. Oh, I see. That's probably on the top. We could change that. Let's go with gray. And those wheels, I'm not a fan of that. Let's make those all black. There, and we're going to buy this like this, I believe, and buy. Okay, we bought ourselves a nice new planter. We're gonna have a little fun tonight. I'm back, so we're gonna do some old school RustyMoney fun plan. Okay. Now I need to go fill this thing up. And do I got where? Oh, I got one just right down there, don't I? I do. We got one right down here. And we need to figure out what crops we're going to plant. We can plant any crop, really. Because I believe on this game save, I'm playing without seasons. If I remember right, yeah. No seasons. So we can plant whatever we want. Alright, let's fill this up. Oops. Seeds. Get that full. Okay, liquid fertilizer then. Oh yeah, we can't buy liquid from that one, I forgot. We gotta get it from a different one. I think we can get the liquid from this one, if I remember right. Yes, liquid fertilizer. Fill that up. Okay, shut our lids. Alright, now we can go plant. And I think we need to plant this field across the road. Actually, I'm not even sure which ones we all need to plant yet. It's been a while since I've been live, everybody. I think it's been like 2 weeks, basically. Okay, this is only fertilized to 50%. Okay, I thought I took care of all the fields already. That's okay, we got fertilizer in it. So this is fertilized. This hasn't got anything in it right now. We got chickens on that farm. Well, we should put ourselves a little wheat field right there. Let's do that. Let's put a little wheat field right there. Man, I was about to say kind of slow animations, but it is kind of, it's got some neat sounds to the animations of this. I haven't used this multi-fruit planter yet. This is the, what one was this? This is the Kinsey multi-fruit planter pack. I haven't used it yet in FS25. Okay, so we're gonna put wheat down. Here we go. Let's put some wheat in this field. We can get a roller if we want to, and we can roll these fields too. Now I could fast farm this planting. I didn't want to really go too fast, but I just wanted to use the truck to do it for a little bit. I'm probably going to buy another new tractor though. Back in FS22 I did a challenge called the Bake a Cake Challenge by our friend Cavalier Farms, and I had earned enough money and got myself a Roadrunner like we got here. And I did a lot of the farm work with the Roadrunner on Calmsden Farm. I mean, my fast farming mod's just back up there at the store if I really want it. But we really don't need it right now. So how is everybody doing on this fine Thursday evening? It's just after 8 o'clock here, Central Standard Daylight Time. Just after 8 p.m. Just got done eating some delicious supper that Mrs. Money made for us. We had some black peppered, I believe it was like black peppered pork loin, and some buttered noodles and some green beans. It was pretty good. Not too bad. Good to hear that you're doing pretty good there, David. Sorry, work and real life have been pretty chaotic the last couple of weeks, and I just haven't been much in the mood to live stream. And other than that, also, I started, as you all have seen, I started Krusty's new challenge, and I chose the map called Lady Hill, and I actually am quite surprised at how much I'm enjoying that map, Lady Hill. I know our friend Krusty tried Lady Hill, if I remember right, back in FS25, and he didn't care for it because of all the tight spaces, and I wasn't sure if I would either. I thought you did not love us anymore. Oh, that's not true. Oh, 3Js, everybody, and their viewers just joined. We just got a 3Js raid, everybody. That is cool. Welcome to 3Js and your raiders. Yeah, thank you to 3Js and your raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully some of you jumped over there from 3Js. Yeah, so I've been having a lot of fun on Lady Hill and that Homestead Survival Challenge that Krusty created. Episode 4 goes public tomorrow morning. All members have early access to see episode 4 already. It kind of got released around the noon hour, or noon hours I should say, for early access for members first. I need to get over on, oh my goodness, what's the name of the map? Oh my goodness, what's the name of the map? I need to get over to, thank you, 3Js and your raiders. Welcome, 3Js, and Ivy Sunny Flowers. Welcome. I need to get over to my game save on New Hope. There we go. Where the roads end, dreams begin. I need to get another episode recorded on that. God, I couldn't think of the name of the map. That's been a fun series. I hope those that have been watching my little Let's Play called Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin on New Hope. Hope you've been enjoying that. We left you speechless there, Rusty. Yeah, right? I couldn't think of one of my game saves. I couldn't think of what map it was on. Alright, we got that field done. Now we're on to the next field. I don't remember if we got anything planted on the other side of my truck and transport farm here. That's what this farm is kind of known for, trucking and transport. We got a farm with big sheds here. I don't know if we got crop in this field here or not. Jump out of the truck and see. Now this one's all ready to be planted too. Alright, who's the first to say what crop should we put in here? We got a multi-fruit planter. First person to say what crop we should put in here, that's what we'll put in this field. We'll get her all unfolded here and ready to go. We'll do something else besides wheat. We put wheat in the other field. Sunflowers. Alright, we can do some sunflowers. They look really good over here. Sunflowers it is, 3Js. Thank you, my friend. Here we go. Sunflower field. Doing a little planting of sunflowers with one of my most favorite trucks in all of FS. Ever since I first used it back on FS25. FS25 is when it became Roadrunner Plus. Before that it was just Roadrunner Plus, if I remember right, in FS19, but in 22 it was Plus. Woohoo, sunflowers. Yeah, sunflowers. I got a fast farming mod up at the store, but I decided we didn't really need it. We got a pretty strong truck here that 15 mile an hour, that's good enough. We could go crazy and speed across the fields, but nah. DJ Goham ain't here to crack us up, so we'll just play it normal speed. Besides, I'd hate to take Farmer Cop away from the coffee shop. So if we were to do a lot of fast farming in this truck, we'd be making all kinds of speeding violations that would probably make Farmer Cop spill his cup of coffee on himself flying by the coffee shop, or hearing us out in the field screaming the motor, making the motor scream. Been some new maps come out to FS25 in the last couple of weeks, because yeah, I haven't been live for, and I'd have to look on my YouTube channel, but that's been 2 weeks, I think, or close to 2 weeks since the last live stream. I put out some recorded videos on Lady Hill, but that's about it. Work in real life, it's been busy. Today was pretty slow, but the farmers are just getting kind of switched over to corn here in our area in real life. A lot of them finished with soybean harvest last weekend or last week, but then it rained the first part of this week here. We got anywhere from, depending on where you lived in our area, anywhere from 30 hundredths to a half an inch of rain, and a lot of places got almost a half an inch of rain, so it really shut down the farmers in the fields for a good day and a half. Some areas maybe even 2 days. But probably not very much for those people up in the sandhills to the northeast of me, only about 10 miles or so. Because the funny thing a lot of people don't know is about Nebraska and the part I live in. there is sand hills. Farmers growing crops in sand soil. And it is, let me tell you what, it's pretty much, yeah, strictly sand. It's something to see for the area we live in. That's a good amount of rain. It is a good amount of rain. It is. Yeah, I think if the weather holds out, which I believe it's supposed to, yeah, 3Js. Actually, I kind of live basically 3Js in the area that is called the Gateway to the Sandhills. It is well known as being called the Gateway to the Sandhills. But yeah, if the weather holds out, I really think that a lot of the farmers here in this area will be done planting potentially by the end of October, I bet. Not planting, excuse me. What the heck did I say planting for? Because we're planting. I meant harvesting. You know what I meant, but yeah. I think a lot of them will be done by the first week in November, harvesting corn. See, a lot of other things that a lot of people probably don't know is there's a lot of farmers in our area that the crops that they farm here are basically just soybeans and corn. But a lot of farmers also do different variations of silage, basically. So, whoops, we got this little piece here. One of the things that they do is they do a crop, what they call yearlage. And it is basically harvested out of corn at a certain, I believe, moisture. And then they also do what they call, what I've heard called like dry or cracked corn. I don't know, it must be to the aspect of that they wait for the kernel of the corn on the ear of the corn to, I guess maybe crack or something. And then you got just your regular, you know, kind of silage cutting. They turn a lot of corn in our area to silage for cattle. A lot of corn. That's why I guess Nebraska is known as the Cornhuskers, you know. A lot of cornfields in Nebraska. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll plant this field here too. Well, this is a pretty good sized field. What should we put in this one? We're talking about corn. I think we'll put corn in this field. Then we'll let you all decide the next field. We were talking about corn, so let's put corn in this one. We got 16 people watching right now. Ooh, what's that? Lee, can you plant rice in the next field? Ooh, that would be interesting. Lee, I don't know as if I've ever done rice, but we sure could do, what is it called? Long grain rice? We'll potentially do that. How about that? I actually haven't done any rice planting or rice harvesting other than in multiplayer mode in FS25. I can cut it with the combine. Cool. You can cut it with the combine. Welcome to the live stream, Lee. 19 amazing people. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're all doing well on this wonderful Thursday evening. Or maybe even Thursday morning in some parts of the world, depending on where you're at. I mean, Friday morning. I gotta work this Saturday. I work this Saturday and then we're going out of town for a little bit. So probably be around more on Sunday. Going out of town after work on Saturday for a while. Our extended harvesting hours sound like our extending harvesting hours at the store are going to end like the first week in November. Our extended hours are just going to go to the end of the month. Thank goodness, because a few of us are getting tired of it already. Nobody is planting rice right now. Well, yeah, there might not be very many people on the game right now either. You know, there's a couple of games that just came out, one being Battlefield 6. Our friend NachoCast was live streaming the campaign to Battlefield 6. I was watching a little bit, lurking in the background. He was going through some sewage tunnels and had night vision on. I was just playing on South Rice. I actually looked at that map, 3Js. I looked at that map and almost considered that map as one of my finalists to do the Krustu's Homestead Challenge on. But the property I was going to use just wasn't quite big enough. Now that is realistic. Right, Keith? Let's see, it's just right up your alley, my friend. Nothing better than a good old 18-wheeler, if you will, planting your field. I thought I'd do a little planting like this. I thought maybe when we got our good old friend, you know, the grandmother of FS in here, I knew that Dust Bunny would probably like seeing this. Might have done that a time or two. Yeah, I used this truck a lot on Calmsden Farm back in FS22. Planted a lot of fields with it. Why do you not using a tractor? Oh, we're just having a little fun, Lily, for a little bit. I'm actually going to buy a new tractor here shortly. So just wait and we'll be buying a new tractor. And then we'll be planting the field with the new tractor. Just having a little fun in the Zero to Hero challenge. Just a little fun, something different. But we are going to go buy a new tractor though. We might even buy that new tractor after we get this field here planted. I think I got about 3 or 4 more fields to plant. And then to figure out what else we're gonna do. Take up a contract maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I own all the farms now, so basically it's I gotta earn the $2 million to meet the goals I set for the Zero to Hero challenge. I do kind of I need to finish building the last farm, but other than that, it is purchased. That won't take much to build the last farm. The truck transport farm back there in the background, that's all finished. The starting farm, if you will, farm number 1 that I purchased, might add a couple of things to that yet, but it's pretty much complete. But not in a rush either to finish it. I mean, a little bit rushed in regards to want to free up another game save, make a little bit more room in my old mod hub for other maps and mods, and you know, shrink that list of what's going on, because not only do I live stream this Zero to Hero challenge on Maizy Lou Farms that I created, but we also just started the other challenge I created called the Angela's Contractor Domination Challenge on Angela Whispering Hollow by Mr. T-Bone of the Shanty Boys. So we'll be live streaming more of Angela Whispering Hollow really soon. And I still got my Let's Play on Silver Run Forest in the series I call the Slot Contractor. And actually, everybody, I've done a little off-camera play on lately on my Can You Survive 25 challenge that I created with a little help from our friend Krusty, that you may have seen several other people create content for. And I chose the base game map, Riverbend Springs. So I've been back on that a little bit off camera. We got that game save yet. I have deleted, everybody, the game save on our friend D-Tap's map because it was updated. And I had already stated that once the update came out, the game save would no longer exist, because I wanted to utilize the update to the map and we would do something by starting over. And that's on Wompsville, DIY version of Wompsville, New York by D-Tap Gaming, and can't remember the other modding name. But I got a couple of game saves on the channel that are close to an end. Besides this one. This one's close to an end. But I would say that my gameplay on New Hope is probably closer to ending. I don't know how much further it will go. I got some other ideas of gameplay on other maps that I still would like to play in FS25. For those that are curious, Mrs. Money has still been recovering from her foot surgery and doing pretty good. Victory Jones, welcome my friend. How are you? Seems like I'm forgetting a game save though, David. What are some of the other game saves I got? We got a game save on Riverbend Springs. We got a game save on New Hope. We got a game save on Lady Hill, on Maizy Lou Farms, and on Angela Whispering Hollow. Maybe that is all of them. And Silver Run Forest. Alright, the cornfield is planted. Alright, I know y'all are wanting a tractor, so we'll go buy a new tractor. I'll quit using my truck. We did plant 3 fields with the truck, so let's go get a tractor. I already got one in mind. I believe probably gonna have to buy a power washer here soon too. We'll unhook that right there. We'll just park the old truck here at the store for right now. As we go buy a new tractor. We got plenty of money. Let's see. I just erased a bunch of game saves down to 2 at the moment. Almost cleaned up the old mod folder. Dumped a bunch of unused mods. Yeah, I did that, Victory, just before I started Krustu's Homestead Survival Challenge on Lady Hill. I went through my complete mod hub library and got rid of some that I had installed that I haven't used at all, and installed a bunch of new mods. Okay, we are gonna actually probably go for this guy right here. I want this one. I do. We'll get a big old front weight on it. Just because. Attachers, we'll go US. Can you get dill? You mean this one, Lily? Hold on a second here, alright? You mean this one? Lily? Look at that. We got that one right there. It's in the shed right now. No. I've been wanting to use this one. I've been wanting to use the Plains and Prairie pack that I paid for. Alright, we gotta see. What's this dill? I don't, never heard of a tractor named dill. Sorry, not buying green in this game save either. We already got one green tractor. We don't need a second one. Okay, we need to go, I think, this way. Case. Oh, yeah, we could buy all kinds of cases, Lily. Man, this tractor was expensive. Took a lot of my money. Is it all it's cracked up to be, though? I think we need to plant crop in this field here. Yeah, we don't got anything in this field. Alright, who's the first chatter? As I unfold the planter. Oh yeah, wait, Lily wanted some rice, right? We'll need to put some rice. We could do some long grain rice. We'll do long grain rice. This crop can only be planted in rice fields. Oh, really? Okay. I don't got a rice field right now. Never got the PMP pack. I've been using the Mercedes as of late, though. I do like the Mercedes pack, Victory. I do. We don't got a proper field for rice. Yeah, I know. Stuff, and he's not sure. We don't got the proper field right now. Let's see. What do I want here? Going through my crops. We're gonna do this. This will bring us lots of money. We'll put some soybeans in here. We can always build a rice field, Lily. Just, hold on a minute. Tennessee farmer, my friend. How are you? Can't remember what I put in this field. What did I put in this field? Here, I own this field. We got sugar beets grown in this field. That'll be good. Nice big old sugar beet field right there. We could maybe put a rice field up at the north farm. Are the farmers in the area struggling to sell their crops? Not that I know of, Tennessee farmer. Not that I know of. I haven't heard anything. Right now they're just struggling to get into the field, Tennessee. We had some rain on Tuesday? It rained pretty much all day. A lot of places got almost a half an inch of rain, maybe a little more. So it really slowed them down. Most of the farmers in this area of Nebraska got switched to soybeans, or switched from soybeans to corn last weekend, or the first of this week on Monday, and then it decided to rain on Tuesday. You're getting snow again. Jiminy Christmas. I've been doing lots of decor lately, playing around with it, but a big decor mod pack dropped. Some cool stuff in it. And you're gonna ask me if I'm into that, Victory? Don't you know better? I actually saw that mod and I thought, cool, another decoration pack. And then I saw how big of an install it was, and I'm like, gosh, I implement that decoration pack, I should probably get rid of a different one. It's like installing another map. Yeah, we had it last week too. It's like 127, yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, I already got, let's see, Victory. Oh, you might not be able to see those here because it doesn't show stuff, mods like that. It just shows equipment mods, don't it? I don't think you can see them in here. I don't understand why they don't put them in here. But yeah, you can't see them. I get a lot of decoration mods. I wish they put all the mods you are using in there. Oh, you know what? And I was gonna make a video about this actually, but I just decided not to, and I got tired the other night. But on Lady Hill, when I was setting up Lady Hill, everybody, and this is it's the map, it's the first map where I noticed this. Ronnie, welcome, my friend. I don't have that one yet, Ronnie. Thank you for the member chat, Ronnie. Is on Lady Hill, when I was setting up for Crestu's Homestead Survival Challenge, I had to sell all that starting equipment, you know, on Lady Hill. Well, when you sell all that starting equipment, you know, and on any map it does it, but where I really noticed it was on Lady Hill. And I don't know if it's because it's got so much equipment to start with, but in here, everything went to the used sales. And on the right-hand side of the screen, I was able to scroll down to like 10 more different pieces of equipment. So then I thought, holy cow, what did we miss in the update to the game? Did they increase the used vehicle sales? Because on Lady Hill, everything went in there. And there was more things on console. I was just shocked. I had never seen it before. But everything went in there. And I don't know if that was just something that FS Landscaping did to just that map, but on console we don't get that many options for used sales, you know, like you get for on PC with other mods, increasing the amount of used sales. So if you're also curious, and you know, maybe not believe me, go install Lady Hill and sell all the equipment, and you'll see every bit of it go to used sales. But then once you go into the next month, all those extra spaces disappear and it only goes back to the original 5. I was disappointed. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. We got a map where we got extra spaces for used sales. I went ahead and activated another mod for this game save too. I think it's very important that we should build Matt, our friend Matt from the Shanty Boys. I think it's very important that we should build Matt. Let's see now. You gotta figure out where it's at here, everybody. Let's see. I think it's in Tools. I think we need to build Matt one of these things here on this map. We need to build Matt a case dealership somewhere on this map before we finish the Zero to Hero challenge. Grant, welcome my friend. How are you? Taco de Groot, good evening to you as well. I was excited to see a couple of mods in the mod hub today, like, you know, one of my favorite tractor packs, even though it's John Deere from Black Sheep Modding, the 040 series. And then also to see EY Modding, I think it's EY Modding, bring the John Deere tractor pull tractor back. I know our friend Ridiculous Dominic is, you know, got his tractor sled in testing, I believe. Lots of tractors today too. Yeah, I seen that, you know, that new, well, I noticed the modding name in FS25 anyway, but the mod author name Biggins was known in FS25 and 25 now, especially making like production mods. And Biggins had a tractor pack come to the mod hub today. I thought that was cool to see in a piece of equipment by Biggins. That, I think it was that Claus tractor pack. I don't know. I do have one of Biggins's production mods installed for the Homestead Challenge. I just haven't purchased it yet. But I don't believe I've used any of Biggins's production mods yet ever. So kind of looking forward to trying one of them out in the Homestead Challenge on Lady Hill. Yeah, Biggins is Claus. Yeah. What other mod, because it's been, like I said, a couple of weeks since I've been live. What other mod that's came to the mod hub lately that I installed? Oh, I installed one of my favorite mod authors. I should say map authors. that got a equipment mod, like his second equipment mod, to the All Platforms Mod Hub yesterday. And it's actually a piece of equipment that I don't normally use, but that is by our friend Carl TG. I installed his little forestry skidder yesterday. I just a big fan of Carl TG, and he had a really nice looking Estonia, I think, map come to the mod hub for PC. I hope it gets converted for console too. It really kind of reminded me of one of his creations in 22 that I really liked, which was Deerlands. Yeah, Biggins is Klaus. Biggins is a good dude. Ah, cool. That's good to know, Keith. Every new map, I usually try a tractor line. Currently, I'm using case tractors. Cool, Victory. Yeah, actually, you know, for Crustu's challenge, and I know some of you probably have been watching my version to Crustu's challenge, his new homestead challenge. A lot of the mods that I've been using in that challenge so far, I've never used before. And I have a lot of mods, a lot of new mods installed just for that challenge. Because I want to try, I want to try new ones, you know. I often find myself stuck on certain pieces of equipment made by certain mod authors, and I want to try something different. So there's a few things in the Homestead Challenge so far on Lady Hill that I've never used before. The tractor that I'm using on the Homestead Challenge, a John Deere, I've never used it in FS25, but in 22, I think that same one came out. I used it. The one thing in the Homestead Challenge that I'm doing on Lady Hill, the one piece of equipment that I'm using, it's just a bale trailer, but it's an auto-load bale trailer. I was quite surprised at its functionality and that it works really well. You know, usually it used to always be, especially for us on console, you had to be kind of careful about what auto-load trailers you chose to use because they just didn't work like they should, like they do on PC. But that one that I have chose to use on Lady Hill, it works really well. I've been really quite surprised with it. Really like it. Fendt is great but expensive. Yeah, and I want to use Fendt tractors sometime. I just never really have gotten around to it. There is a really neat looking Fendt tractor in the mod hub for all platforms. I think it's a small Fendt tractor. It's got a really, I like the old school look to it. I just haven't used it yet. And one of the reasons I haven't used it yet is because I've been looking for a little tractor that's got decent power. And when I watched my friend Looney the Farm Guy, because I watch a lot of Looney Farm Guy reviews, he just made the comment that it didn't seem like it had very much power for what it was, you know, created to be. But the old school look of it is really, I really like it. I think I've installed it once. I just haven't used it yet, though. Last map, Victory says, used all John Deere. So far, Fent is a top for me. Oh, that is cool, Victory. I've discovered a lot of new favorite tractor mods, and they've actually come from all different brands of tractors. That Valtra that's got some really amazing speed. It doesn't got a lot of power, but that little red Valtra that you've seen me use in my Let's Play called Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin on New Hope, I love that Valtra tractor. Really, really like it. And then what other one have I really liked? Oh, I like this tractor here. Well, we'll finish this field. The tractor that I chose to start with on this game save, you know, you all that have been watching this series here live already know that, but that tractor that, you know, came to the All Platforms Mod Hub before we found out about the Mercedes pack, I love that one too. And actually you can't even find it in the Mod Hub now, because it was, I think, changed over to the Mercedes brand because of the release of the pack. So I got both now. I got the original version, which is a lizard version, plus the other one. Rusty, do you know why when you delete mods and go into an old game save, they make you re-download the mods you deleted on? Oh yeah, Tennessee, that's always been a thing, Tennessee. But the thing that you might not know, Tennessee, is you only technically have to install the ones that you currently have on the map. So for instance, let's just give you an example. For instance, if you have this multi-fruit planter installed for your game save and you have purchased it and it's placed on your map, then if you have deleted it from your mod hub, you need to reinstall it for it to be back on your map. Now, if you did not purchase it, you do not have to reinstall it. That's only if you want to have the access to what you had on the game save. Not so much what you had picked to possibly use, it's what you have technically on it. Krusty Farms, welcome, my friend. Victory, there is a small 150 horsepower tractor, like, can't remember the name of it, something track. It's got AWS. Let's see. Well, we'll go show you my other favorite one. We'll actually use it because we need to move some wood product. Joseph, welcome. Come on, you old traffic. Get the move on. How you doing, Joseph? Oh, come on, you old versatile. Climb the hill. Alright, we should take this up to what is gonna be the, you know, the field care farm. We don't got any sheds up there. We need to get new sheds up there. Is that up this road, or probably on the road we were on, wasn't it? I think so. I think we're going the wrong way. Oh, no we're not. We're going the right way. Just like us, the Canadians, a little slow. Oh man, it's a long ways over to this other farm. What other tractor that I was surprised about? What am I using on? I've been trying to use some different tractor mods. Well, Versatile is made up here. Is it? Up in, let's see, Keith, I'm trying to remember. You're in Canada? Is that right? I can't remember, to be honest. Yippers. Cool. Keith, I actually thought about you this morning when I saw a tractor in the mod hub drop today. I thought, you know what? I should rebuild, because I deleted it on accident, but I should rebuild a test map. Or I do have my test map, I guess my new one, but I need to rebuild a testing hill. And I thought, you know what, we should take Keith Bleeker's tractor versus Mack Trucker's tractor versus the tractor pull tractor and just see what tractors got the most ponies. I can tell you this much, this tractor don't got the most ponies. Oh, Keith's tractor would win. You know, I haven't used it yet. I've used it in FS25, but not in 25 yet. Alright, we don't need the planter right now, so we'll just leave this right here, I think. Adding another engine too. Cool. Okay, let's see now. Here's my other favorite tractor that I've been quite surprised about. Just checking in before bed. Well, thanks, Krusty. My episode 4 comes out tomorrow, Krusty. Been up since 3 a.m. fading hard. I would be too. I've been up since 5. I love the sound of this thing. Oh, I just love the sound of this tractor mod. This is the Lizard one. This isn't the Mercedes one. But now that the Mercedes-Benz pack came to the mod hub, this one has changed its name in the mod hub. About 1,000 horsepower for those that want less power. Ah, cool, Keith. 3 a.m. That is about the time I go to bed. Taco. Now this tractor's got some mighty little power and strength to it. It's 150 horsepower if I remember right. Let's just take a look. What is it? Right here it is. Yeah, 150 horsepower because we got the bigger one. I'm in the restaurant business. I work late. Yeah, I know, Taco. You work late. Yep. "19 amazing people watching. Welcome." But I can sleep till 10 a.m. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, we're about to lose the top part of the load here. Didn't quite have them strapped in. I remember when I started playing FS, I loved the Steyr tractor. There's actually a Steyr tractor mod, Victory, that I've been wanting to install and use. I just haven't used it either. I think it's even kind of a later mod, if you will, that came to the mod hub for Steyr. Wow, made a lot of money there. Wonder what's this got in it? Yeah, lots of stuff. Roof plate. We need to get some roof plate here. But isn't like roof plate part of the like cement factory or something? Oh, the other one I really liked too, everybody, that I was surprised about was, I think I've got it activated here as well. Let's look here quick. I'm pretty sure I got it activated. I think it's in small tractors. This tractor pack right here, I really liked it. It was my starting tractor in Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin on New Hope. The Ozeter. And I used the 155 horsepower one, I think. I think I used this one here because it had a front loader. I can't remember now, but I think it was a 155 horsepower one. I was quite surprised at this tractor too. What other one have I used? I really like this thing. This John Deere 6300 mod in the mod hub. This is what I'm using in the Homestead Challenge on Lady Hill, and this thing is just unstoppable so far. And it's only got 135 horsepower. And what other one? I did kind of like this one. This is what I was using on Wampsville. That's okay. Not a bad little tractor mod that I like. Not one of my favorites. Can't go wrong with this one. This is probably one of my favorites too. Used in the one tile challenge that we had to use. I got a lot of small tractor favorites. This one I used in the one tile challenge on Calmlands. Got the suggestion from our friend Retolf. And I'm not correct on the proper pronunciation, everybody, but this is his YouTube name. But this is a good one right here. That's basically all the ones I got activated here. Medium tractors. What have I enjoyed modded for medium tractors? I really haven't used too many of the medium tractors. I do really kind of like this. I use this a little bit. I can't remember on what game save. But I do like this little Nemesis medium tractor from Plains and Prairies. And then I also have used this here, JCB Fast Track. I like this one. And yeah, this one right here. If you've never used this tractor mod, this would be a good suggestion for you all to check out. This tractor mod right here. It only has 200 horsepower, but let me tell you what, this thing has got some giddy up. It's got some giddy up. And it's the Valtra Valmont 8x50 in the mod hub. And then large tractors, I really don't have too many large tractor mods. You all already know what my favorite large tractor mod is. That's this one by Mac Trucker. And I need to get Keith Bleeker's used before we finish FS25. But this one just doesn't disappoint, you know, because I'm a Case guy. Case Massey Ferguson guy. A little John Deere, but... And what else? I think I've used... We have this one on this game save, I think. Or maybe not that one. What is that John Deere? What is the John Deere that we have here? Which one is it? Oh, this is the 7930 chip tune. So this is the 7J one, I think. It's good too. That's this one right here. This tractor mod. And it's really good. I like it. Mr. T-Bone, welcome. I've really used to be actually more of a truck mod fan than I was a tractor mod fan. I used to always check out just about every truck that was ever created. Truck, not pickup truck. Truck. But here in 25, I haven't used too many trucks, really. In 22 and 19, I used all kinds of them because it was like one of my favorite pieces of equipment to use. Alright, we're going to take this load, I think, somewhere different. Let's raise up a little bit so we get that top stack strapped in. Push them closer together here. Now they're all strapped in. Planks long. Let's see where else we can go, and we'll go somewhere different with it. Planks long. Oh, let's see. Where do I want to go? We might go to the carpentry point, actually. Grain Elevator Museum is what's selling the best, but what's the Cooper? I don't know if I've been to the Cooper. What's the Cooper? Let's go to the Cooper. See, do we want this road? We might have to look at this map here. Okay, yeah, we do want that road. This road, I mean. I believe. Yeah, howdy there, Mr. T-Bone. How is Mr. T-Bone? Rusty is back. First live stream in a couple of weeks, I think. Or almost 2 weeks. I know it's been a while. Here's the Cooper. Okay. Another 35,000. Sweet. Alright, let's go get some more product with my amazing auto load system. Welcome everybody to Rusty Money Gaming here on YouTube, where the coffee's always hot and the donuts are always delicious. Sit back with your favorite beverage, grab 3 donuts off the countertop, eat the first donut, drop the second donut on the like button, And don't forget to share a donut by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. Timbo, welcome. I feel like my phone just beeped. Sounded like it beeped when it's on vibrate, but nope. How are you doing, Timbo? Wood beam, here we go. Take these up to the museum. Oh wow, look at those wood beams come in. We got plenty of wood beams. Doing alright, good to hear. Good to hear. I feel like I need to buy the place that makes roof plate. Another 58,000. Sweet. Let's see what does make a roof plate. I don't remember. Farmers market, grain elevator, sell everything, warehouse, but what produces the roof plate? I think it's the cement factory, ain't it? We're in the mods there, so let's see here. Yeah, the cement factory, okay. Is there a cement factory on the map? I do not remember if there is or not. Restaurant, have a beautiful evening. Alright, Ivy, you too. Okay, I know where all those points are. Animal dealer, manure, liquid manure. Oh, I could just go to here, couldn't I? I always forget this. Where is the... Oh, don't see a cement factory, so we'd have to put one down. Okay, we need to build a cement factory. Somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. We got the fields planted though, that's good. We didn't roll the fields though. I could always just buy some roof plate. Activate Yosa's mod and buy some roof plate. I could buy a roof plate at the warehouse too, I guess. Coffee, black, no sugar, donuts, not something I eat. Coffee is great. It's okay, no worries. Not everybody eats donuts, not everybody drinks coffee. It's just what we're known for here, as I am former law enforcement. Let's sell this load here. 52,000. Almost back up to $1 million again. Let's see here though. We'll get some wood planks. We're gonna drop them. Get them tightened up a little bit. Ooh, we just about took out our wood beam. Woo! Heavy load. Oh yeah, I love this tractor. We'll get it. Alright, wood planks. What are we gonna go with those? Let's see, planks of wood, planks. Well, we'll just go to the grain museum, I think, and see. Pick it up from the other side. Yeah, right? That's an idea. Pick it up from the other side. get this mighty thing up there. 14,000 liters of planks. This will put us well over $1 million. Whoa, we took out a stop sign. Nobody saw that, right? $30,000 there. And our little load here. Another 15,000. Another 7,000. 1,032,000. We all saw it, but don't give her. Right? Oh, hey, it's actually right over there. Can we go to it from... I've never done anything like this in FS25, and we're gonna here. I've never utilized the warehouse in 25 yet. But we're gonna. Okay, where do we buy it? We're at on this thing. Oh, hey, we might even find a collectible over here. I should probably pay attention. I haven't been around this structure. Yeah, it's a dump point. We must buy it over underneath those doorways in here somewhere. Where's the buy icon? I don't see the buy icon any. Oh, there it is, right there. Kind of blended in with the color of the door. Okay, we want... This was kind of a neat aspect that they did bring to the game, so then a person didn't have to really, you know, have a different mod installed if they didn't want to have the ability to buy something. I'll just give me 10,000. We'll buy. We get some of it moved. It's probably going to try and pick up that whole thing, I bet. Watch. It's amazing how far the straps on this bucket reach. Oh. There we go. Now we get the last little bit here. Okay, we got that. Sweet. Alright, now let's take this back down to our sawmill and see what maybe kind of contract we can do before I move into March if we get that far. Maybe in the next live stream on here we'll start building that other farm up to the north, putting down some sheds, other things. Okay. Grass is ready to mow here on this field. Let's detach that for now. We don't need the front loader on here right now. Let's drop the weight too. We want that weight off. Alright, we'll just park the tractor over here for now. Okay, let's jump to this tractor. Let's take a look at this contracts quick. So we got some harvesting contracts. That's for peas, green beans, peas, spinach. Ooh, there just isn't much even to do. Okay, well then let's mow our property. Mow that grass field down there. The old pigs are doing good. Need to get this grass cut because we can make this field even bigger now because we got more trees cut out over here. We can extend the grass field. Still got all these trees here that we can cut out yet. We're probably going to get cut out, hopefully. Gold Gaming, welcome, my friend. How are you? we got some logs here. Doing great. Good to hear. Let's see if we can push those out with the mower out of the way. The sawmill was full, so we had some logs we had to put down on the ground there. Now we probably got room for them though. I got some tree stumps that need cut out too, but we got the right mower to do that tree stump cutting. Actually, we can do that over here. We got a great looking mower, right? Yeah, I did a few different colors than what I usually do on this mower. Alright, now let's shut the mower off for a second. Let's go. Oops. Get the help window on. It's been a while since I used this as a stump cutter. So we need to toggle work mode. Okay. Stump grinder. Okay, let's activate that. Now let's drive over that stump right there. You can see behind the rear tire. Oh, we might have to raise it up a little bit. Now we can cut it out. I think it's gone. Yep, it's gone. Alright, we got another stump over here. You can see it right there by the rear tire. Oh, and the stump is gone. Sweet. Alright, now we can get this back to swathing mower. This mower, anybody new watching or anybody new to Farming Simulator, it is this mower in the store, and it's created by our good friend Gaming Joy. It's very, very neat mod. The Bednar Batwing. You can cut stumps with it. You can mow windrows, and you get all kinds of different color customizations and all that good stuff there. Bednar Batwing. Okay, we are mowing grass, mowing some more grass. Well, everybody, it is getting late. I gotta work in the morning, and it was really good to get back to be live for a little bit with y'all, but we got to get to bed. Hate to cut her short, but we gotta get up and go to work, and my internal alarm clock is awake anytime between 4 a.m. and 5:30. And that's not very far away from right now when it's almost 10 o'clock. So, we will see you all later, but we are going to do a Rusty Money raid if you all would join me. So let's see what I can find here. If you don't mind, just give me a second. We will set it up to redirect you wonderful people that support this community. We want to click on the live stream and click on the pencil to edit it, and we want to customize that live stream and click down to redirect, add, search videos, and we've got some people here. Let's look for some others. Okay, let's do back to that. Let's just go here. And oh, that's not gonna work. Not that one. That one's not happening yet. Okay. Let's check this game out. Not familiar with it, but let's check this out. Let's check this out. Let's save that. And we will close that. Alright. Argsy Gaming, great stream, mate. Mate, good to see you live again. I've been lurking for a bit. Take care. Well, thank you, Argsy, for lurking. Appreciate that. PCS World, thanks, my friend. Grant, thank you. Keith, thank you. Yeah, everybody. Well, as I continue to mow a little bit, and as we always say here, please, everybody, make sure that you have dropped me a tasty treat on that like button, which we call a oh, I can't even talk. Please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section. And please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, Rusty Money, we will see you all over at the Rusty Money Raid. So thank you, Argsy, PCS World, Grant, Keith, Taco, Joseph, Timbo, Mr. T-Bone, David, Victory Jones, Crusty Farms, who else here? Tennessee Farmer, Ronnie, 3Js, Lily, yeah, thanks everybody. Why Not Gaming, thank you, my friend. We'll see you at the raid, everybody. Whoa! Gold Gaming, thank you, my friend. And Gold Gaming closes us out with a gifted membership to Farm Trucker 32. Thank you, Gold Gaming. Before we leave here, everybody. Alright, we'll see you at the raid, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks, Gold Gaming.